In the London Olympics, the most vulnerable time during the whole event is when the torch is travelling through the country. And that's when it's difficult to protect it, difficult to secure the situation. And there are lots of associated events around the torch. And today we're replicating an event, and it is a real scenario because in Belgium there actually was a pop concert in July, and a tornado came through the middle of the concert. 5 people died, 140 injured. So this is a real scenario. So we're preparing for that with a voluntary sector in Kent. Everybody getting together to prepare for what might really happen. And so this is testing our ability to respond, to react, to protect lives ultimately, and care for the public.
The importance of today's exercise cannot be overstated. With the Olympic torch coming through Kent in July, there's going to be huge strain and pressure on the county, and the voluntary sector organisations that are taking part in today's exercise are going to be crucial to any response to any disaster that strikes the torch relay. That's why we're here today practicing this in partnership with Kent County Council and Community Resilience to make sure that we are right on the button with any response and we save the maximum amount of lives possible.
push through.
Ken Dungy, County Radio Communications Officer for St John Ambulance, Kent. Primary role today was communications on the radio side. Ended up as bronze forward to manage the incident with the Red Cross bronze forward. The units, St John and Red Cross, worked very well together. I think personally, as it was new to all of them, they done very well, and hopefully they've learnt a lot from it.
Our role this evening is to assist the various different first aid teams with moving personnel equipment and also casualty evacuation to and from the helicopter. We also provided teams to tend off the public and make sure the area was secure for the CASEVACs.
Air Search is a voluntary organisation made up of pilots and observers who give their time and their aircraft free of charge to the emergency services. We provide eyes in the sky most of the time, and we do photographic surveys. Sometimes, as is the case today, we can bring a helicopter in and we can actually pick people up and take them to hospital. We're currently practicing and training for the Olympic Games, and we'll be supplying emergency services with eyes in the sky for the 2 weeks of the Olympic Games. After that, we shall continue for the Paralympics as well. So virtually a month will be taken up with our pilots and observers flying to provide these eyes in the sky.
I'm Colin Bowman and I'm one of 4 controllers for Kent RayNet. RayNet is, we have volunteers who are all radio amateurs. They've all studied with Ofcom to take proper licence, and then they volunteer to assist with RayNet should the national communications or local communications fall down or prove insufficient for the duration of emergency. That's our primary role, but for this event we've been assisting with testing a software package that's designed to speed and assist with the registration of people evacuated or people moving into rest centres. We've had some learning points that we hope to feed back. It's been a very worthwhile exercise for us.
My name is Captain Peter West. I'm an officer in the Salvation Army, and my primary responsibility today is as the emergency response officer. We're here to exercise our mobile canteen, to get a crew working on it, and just to iron out any wrinkles with that. The good thing about an exercise like this is that it gives us a chance to work together, to get to know each other, to understand each other's capabilities, so that when a real incident happens, as it surely will sometime, we will be much better geared up
to respond.
We've learned a lot from this exercise this evening about the way we operate as a group, how we relate to the other voluntary organisations, the support that we can offer to people. And we want to go back now and reflect on our operating methods so that we can ensure that we deliver the best possible service to people caught up in a serious incident.
Exercise Kentival was a fantastic opportunity to test the voluntary sector's response to a major emergency at an event. Kent is playing host to two very important events as part of the torch relay at Lees Castle and at Dover. And it was really important to make sure that our voluntary sector partners are properly tested in responding to any major emergency at one of these major events or future events in the county. I'd like to personally thank all of those that have been involved in the organisation and deployment of Exercise Kentival today, in particular to my team in emergency planning from Kent County Council and to all the voluntary sector partners.
I'm Malcolm Alsop, the Senior Service Manager for the British Red Cross in East Kent. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Kent County Council for allowing us to take part in this multi-agency exercise. It's been a brilliant opportunity to train and plan and develop our responses working with the other voluntary organisations in East Kent and Kent as a whole.
Thank you, you steadfast crowd, thank you. We're not getting off when you tell me either.